Monday morning, the 22nd. Sorry, just seeing it on my computer here. Beginning of a new week and more music. And I love this. You know, that works good for me. I've been really busy this morning doing yard work. I thought I'd just take advantage of stuff I couldn't finish yesterday and got some more planting and different stuff done. And I think I'm pretty well caught up with all the stuff I needed to do. Now it's just maintenance for a while, but spring is hitting hard and lots of stuff is starting to blossom out. So it's pretty magical. You see that vibrant green that new leaves put out it's just stunning. And they darken as they get a little older and the season goes on. But boy, when they first pop out, it is just neon. I love it. I just love it. Pups had their breakfast and they're out in the backyard. It's so funny. They have a million toys, and their favorite thing that they fight over constantly, not fight, but challenge each other over constantly, is a branch that I cut off, a sucker growth off of a red bud tree. And it just kind of looks like a small slingshot with a long handle. And man, so they come running in the house, and each one is at one end of it holding it in their mouths. They just go nuts. You know, I've said it before. It's like going and buying your cat a really wonderful toy, and all the cat wants to do is play with the bag it came in, climb in it, and wrestle around with it and hear it crunching and stuff. I don't know why you bother. Just keep cutting some branches and keep them entertained forever. It was great visiting Judith again yesterday. I always love going back to Judith's songs, and there's lots of songs yet to show you from her stuff. And then she just sent me an email. I'm going to redo one part that I sent her. She said just one thing she wants to change, and then yesterday I sent back a second version of the other song we were doing, just so that she would have another option with it. And I think that one's okay. I haven't heard back on that one yet. So I'll do a little work with Judith today, and I sent off another track to the UK to a friend to hopefully they're happy with it. I haven't heard back completely yet. This is still one other person that had to hear it before they do final judgment. But that's cool. It all is what it is. It's all a process. And the thing that's sad is when we are in the studio, you can make these decisions on the fly, right on the spot. You go, oh, let's try this, and you do it. Now you're shipping files back and forth, and people are listening to them and writing back to you. So something that could take 10 minutes in the studio can take a couple hours by the time we're done with it here at best. So, but that's the world we're living in right now, and I'm not complaining about it because I'm glad to be doing things for people. So, but today I just wanted to go back and visit one of my absolute favorite singers that's ever sung, and that's Linda Ronstadt. Now, a while back, I did her duet with Aaron Neville, and we talked about that. But I've got some songs from the same album that are just wonderful, and I just wanted to visit a few more, because just sitting here listening to Linda puts just a smile on my heart. She's just a remarkable artist, a remarkable visionary in her musical career, and a remarkable human being. And you couldn't ask for more than that. She is just the best. And I spoke with her a while back, and I sent her off a note congratulating her that the documentary on her life won a Grammy. And I thought that was really fabulous and well-deserved. So I wrote to her on that. And then she writes back and goes, thanks. I'm sitting here looking at your book, and I'm just laughing and going crazy. So it's great. We're trading back and forth on this. But this one, there was a lot of great people involved with this one. And so I wanted to go ahead and just do these and honor the people that are on it and enjoy some really great music. The album, Cry Like a Rainstorm, let me see if I can remember when we cut this. In 1989, we did this album. And the first song I want to do is Still Within the Sound of My Voice, and it's a song by Jimmy Webb. Now, Jimmy Webb's playing piano on this, and then there's additional keyboards, and Robbie Buchanan is playing that. And, you know, the great team of Dean Parks and Mike Landau are on electric guitar. Wonderfully, oh God, I miss him, Carlos Vega on drums, and myself. And the orchestra on this was conducted by Marty Paich, who's a fabulous conductor, arranger, composer, and he's David Paich's. He was David Paich's father, and another one of those dynastic families. It's incredible, like having Toto, you know, having David Paich in Toto, and his father's Marty Paich, and have Joseph Williams in, and his father's John Williams. I mean, it gets crazy and deep. So this is it. So I'm just, first off, I'm going to play Still Within the Sound of My Voice. Let's listen to this and enjoy it. Jimmy writes like no one else.
Where have you gone, my darling one? Are you on your own? Are you having fun? Is there someone to hold when you need it bad? Is it uncontrolled like the love we had? Does the day go by like a memory? Do you ever try to remember me in an automobile or a crowded bar? Well, I hope you're alright wherever you are. And if you're still within the sound of my voice over some radio, I just want you to know you were always my only choice. And wherever you go, that I still love you so. If you're still within the sound of my voice.
Her dynamic range is incredible.
In the dead of night, do you hear me call? Something's not quite right. No one's there at all. Did you make a mistake? Was it in your head? Was it really me talking to your heart instead?
her range is just always staggering to me. I mean, she can get down to just this whisper and then just peel your skin back with the power in her voice. This album was also, it was produced by Peter Asher, and it was engineered by George Massenburg, the great George Massenburg, and mastered by the great Doug Sachs. So it's one of these fabulous things. I mean, it's just the lineup of talent on this is just kind of insane. Let's see, where should we go now? Oh, this is a beautiful song. This is called I Need You. Hold on one second. I've got some notes on this one. Oh yeah. I don't. I want to credit the writers, but a couple of the names only have a first initial, and I'm not familiar with them. M. Belmont is one of the writers, but Nick Lowe and Paul Carrick are the other writers on this. And a huge Paul Carrick fan. I like Nick Lowe too, but Paul Carrick, man, what a incredible. So on this one, it's Carlos Vega again on drums, and Dean Parks and Mike Landau and Robbie Buchanan. William Smitty Smith is playing electric piano on this. Smitty was a staple in the LA scene, music scene, studio scene, and then suffered a really terrible stroke and came back from it, and had a few good years of where he was still in the studio playing. But the most bizarre thing was when he when he did pass, I went to his funeral, and as long as I had known Smitty, I had no idea he had an identical twin brother. And I showed up for the service, and I'm sitting there, and I look next to me, and there's Smitty sitting there. I felt like I was on candid camera, some weird moment. It was surreal. And we started, and I was saying, what the hell's going on? And he said, oh, I'm Smitty's brother. I was like, oh, Jesus, are you kidding me? It like freaked me out. It was unbelievable. But he's on this, and it's great. Now, the song itself was arranged by Greg Adams, who I just did the other day, a video about Greg. And the background vocals on this are the great Arnold McCuller. My God, Arnold graces so many things and just kills them. It's so good. John Joyce. Linda's also singing background with Rosemary Butler. And it doesn't get much better than Rosemary Butler. You know, one of the greatest singers ever. For us too. I mean, they spent so much time on tour with her, with Jackson and James, and you know, and she's a remarkable, and she's doing vocal teaching too, and so anybody that wants to get their vocal chops up, Rose is a great person to talk to about that. So here's a song called "I Need You." This is great. This is great pocket. Old Motown.
Don't need a roller or limousine. Don't need my picture in a magazine. Don't need approval of a Josephine. Tell you what I do need. I need you. Don't need no fixtures, fittings, or forms.
Aaron Neville.
I'm so unfurnished. I'm on my own. Don't that shine needs to shoot. Need you, need you, need you. I need you. Need you, need you, need you. I need you.
Aaron, what a voice. What a voice. God, it just kills me. Every time that guy opens his mouth, you just go, wow, this is deep. Let's see what we got here. Got a couple more for you. Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful. This is called So Right, So Wrong. Again, this is with all these writers on it. It's Jay Selling, Jay Eller, M. Belmont, and then Nick Lowe and Paul Carrick. This, again, is Carlos Vega on drums and Dean Parks and Mike Landau on guitar, Robbie Buchanan, Mike Fisher on percussion, and Don Grolnick. I mean, the heartbreak of this and the joy of this, I get to hear this, but knowing that Carlos and Grolnick are gone it's just heartbreaking to me. It's just unbelievable. And the background vocals on this are fabulous. It's the Oakland Interfaith Gospel Choir on this. So this is So Right, So Wrong. Man, so right, so good. Jesus, kind of aptly titled there. She's so damn good. God, she's good. Okay, last song here. This is called "Goodbye, My Friend," and this is a song by Carla Bonoff, the great Carla Bonoff. And again, people gone. This is Andrew Gold on acoustic guitar and Don Grolnick on piano, both of whom are gone. You know, it's just unbelievable. Their legacies are remarkable. But, you know, God, I wish they were still here making music with us. And it's me and Russ Kunkel playing drums on this one, and Robbie Buchanan's doing additional keys. And the arrangement and conducting on this was, again, David Campbell. And David Campbell's son was Beck, the artist Beck. So this all gets deep. It gets really, really deeply involved, and it's pretty amazing. And Andrew Gold, his legacy, his family legacy is remarkable. I mean, Andrew was such a great artist in his own right, but his father, Ernst Gold, wrote the score to the movie Exodus and lots of other things. And Andrew's mom, her name was Marnie Nixon, and Marnie was one of the great studio singers of all time. If you watch West Side Story, her voice is Natalie Wood's voice is Marnie Nixon. Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn's voice is Marnie Nixon. She covered for so many singers throughout the years. And then I'd seen her on stage. She passed a while back, but you know, these deep families, like talking about the Newmans and these kind of families. It's pretty astounding at times. But I'm going to go ahead, and this one is "Goodbye, My Friend." Just beautiful. Carla is just such an exquisite writer. I love working with Carla. So here we go. Now let's get this back to the beginning here. Come on. Sometimes YouTube just wants to start. Oh, stop.
Oh, we never know where life will take us. I know it's just a ride on the wheel, and we never know when death will shake us, and we wonder how it will feel.
Oh, stop.
Goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again,
So, Carla.
but the time together through all the years will take away these tears. It's okay now. Goodbye.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm vegetarian something.
I am so sorry.
fries and
I'm
beer
going to
are
start this
vegan,
one over
so you
again.
tell me.
Ungoddamn believable. Sorry. I'm starting this one again. It deserves it. We've had a good run of no commercials. This is...
Oh, we never know where life will take us. I know it's just a ride on the wheel, and we never know when death will shake us, and we wonder how it will feel. So goodbye, my friend. I know I'll never see you again, but the time together through all the years will take away these tears. but the love you gave me through all the years will take away these tears. I'm okay now. Goodbye, my friend. Life's so fragile and love's so pure. We can't hold on, but we try. We watch how quickly it disappears, and we never know why. But I'm okay now. Goodbye, my friend. You can go now. Goodbye, my
Oh, man, she is such a treasure. You know, it's heartbreaking that she can no longer sing. But when I talk to her, her spirits are good, and her legacy is profound. And she will go down in history as one of the greatest singers of the generation. You know, she's absolutely a stunning human being. So there's lots of great songs on this album. I think if it was one of those things where they said you got to take 10 albums to a desert island for the rest of your life, I'd probably take this as one of them. Because it's just every song is so good, and the combination of Linda and Aaron together is absolutely, oh God, oh, I'm so sorry, let me decline. Chris Caswell calling me. I will call him back when we're finished. I'm about done now. And before I sign off, I just want to pay my respects and send my heart out to the family of Jeff Banks, who was nickname was Bison. He was Mike Rutherford's guitar tech with Genesis, but he was out with Phil Collins on almost all of our tours up to a number of years ago. He suffered a pretty catastrophic stroke, and but he had been touring for ages with AC/DC, and he was one of those guys on the road, man. You'd walk in a room and you'd see him, and the room he was the burning bush. It would just light up with this guy's presence in the room. And I loved Bison, and we had so many adventures on the road, and I just heard that he had passed away yesterday. I heard yesterday he passed, I think. He passed maybe 2 days ago or something. But he put up a valiant fight, and Puddin and I went out to visit him when he was in an assisted living situation and a few years back, and it was great to see him. You know, and he had that big smile on his face, and you know he was there. So my thoughts are with his family and all the guys on the road who have been a part. That he was a part of their lives, and they were a part of his life. Bison, you are loved profoundly, and you will be missed. I assure you, my friend. Man, there was nobody quite like you. So that's it. Again, just a quick thank you to everybody out working their asses off every day. In every situation with the public, they're talking about the soaring numbers in Florida because of spring break and different areas where so I feel bad that the people that are working trying to save these people are just being pushed constantly by irresponsibility. But I don't know. So I will see you tomorrow. And some people keep saying, "I wish you played more." When it comes to things like records like this, the arrangements are so succinct. And the concept is so that playing along with it to me would almost denigrate it. I would rather sit and listen to really well-constructed music and parts and just enjoy everybody's contribution. So, but I'll try to play as much as I possibly can on this. I'm just looking at what I was going to do today, and I'll probably do it tomorrow. So I'll talk to you then, okay? Bye-bye.